Alright, this is part 19. Let's get back into this. So on the last stream, hold on just a second. Need to switch my headphones real quick. That's better. Okay, so in the last stream, we started off and we got a good amount accomplished in terms of getting my levels up. Since EXP is the main driver of what goes on in terms of progression here, we actually can't do a lot of typical Minecraft things until I have enough levels, which on the one hand is personally kind of annoying, but it's what it is. So we're gonna just roll with that, and let's see, let's ditch that. Give me some more pickaxes. Maybe we're just gonna roll with that as well and see what we can accomplish. Okay, so I think the iron was over here in this area. So now at this point, I think we have enough mining levels that if we find iron ore, we can actually mine it. So that's the main goal for today. Alright, that tunnel didn't get me much, so let's start here this time. And the goal here is to try to find iron. We want enough iron for an iron pickaxe, and then also for a bucket. The other thing would be nice to get in this playthrough or this session is a bed. So I might actually try to use the map at this point. I have mixed feelings about the map, but you know, it's modded, so you use what you're given in the mod pack. I mean, that said, I really do generally use maps a lot in vanilla. It's just a little bit hard for me. Minecraft is kind of confusing sometimes in terms of like acceptability of certain things. Some of the things I kind of struggled with when I first started playing is, you know, how much people relied on, you know, the debug information in F3. Before Minecraft, the most similar game I played before was Terraria. And Terraria has a built-in map, but for a lot of things that are like coordinates at the very least, they have in-game items to give you that kind of display. And one more torture thing before starting the pick, the prospecting pick. And so then, you know, there was essentially a way to, you know, deal with that. You know, deal with like essentially navigation, which granted, is, you know, significantly easier in Terraria because it's 2D. But, you know, kind of give a nice bit of solidness to, you know, like what was acceptable. And, you know, it was kind of easier. It was like, this is, you know, the item you're given, so since there is such an item, you know, there's not really a feeling like, you know, you need to do something else, so I should use ceiling too. And so, I mean, you know, when I first started playing, I think the debug screen seemed like too powerful. You know, kind of like outside what, you know, the game should be in terms of, you know, how it's played. And that kind of held back my playing initially. Well, that and the fact that I started on Bedrock. Actually, Bedrock was kind of interesting in itself in that it had documentation built in that, you know, as the relatively frequent videos, I was trying to game volume down a little bit, it's a little bit too much. Still, you know, kind of clowning on like, you know, official Mojang guides about, you know, how you should play Minecraft. Which side do I want to go through here? I don't know why I did that wide. Anyways, let's do it in the middle. But, you know, there's kind of a thought there that if you weren't playing it, you know, just using the information from the documentation, like it was in-universe, in-app, you know, because there was documentation there that was, you know, I won't say perfect or great, but, you know, not terrible. There was, you know, consequently kind of a notion that this should be enough, and if you, you know, weren't figuring things out from here, you were depriving yourself of part of the game experience. And so that's how I tried to play initially. And it was kind of terrible. You know, I was not having fun. Yeah, I fell to the ground. And if you play like that, you end up very quickly running out of things to do. Running out of ideas of how to progress. But yeah, I kind of kept at it for a while, and then just kind of stopped playing after a while, and then, you know, went and actually tracked down stuff on YouTube. I think actually the first kind of try to figure out what I was doing wrong. You know, I think my introduction to that was probably Mumbo. And it didn't take long to figure out that, you know, part of the problem was I was playing Bedrock. So some of the stuff, you know, that I was seeing just didn't work. But the other thing was just, you know, a lot of stuff I was holding myself back on, you know, nobody cared about. You know, there's kind of this acceptance in the community that there's not really anything. I mean, essentially the game is not complete as is. Right, it's like, you know, the documentation's not there. Using coordinates, using the debug information is completely acceptable because they're useful things that can't be done any other way. And so that's what people would do. And it was actually a lot more fun then. I could actually feel like I was accomplishing things when I was playing. I've progressed a lot further. I got through all the basic, you know, game progression. I started working on at least some basic redstone farms, contraptions, and built from there. You know, like what parts of the game are more of a grind I really want to deal with. How do I automate that stuff away so this, you know, not a problem? What kinds of activities do I like? Actually have fun. And what's a game? That's the point, right? And so then, you know, but there are certain things that, you know, it's kind of like certain things are kind of, I guess, feel like they're less or possible, but kind of, you know, slightly more frowned upon. You know, item duping in some situations. You know, it's like, you know, kind of my notion of what, you know, is or is not acceptable is, you know, kind of based around, does the game give me a way to do something like this? You know, so at this point, you know, like TNT duping tree farms, for instance. There was a time, like basically before bamboo woods became a thing, where just getting enough wood for various things was kind of a pain. Just like for, you know, just a very generic, I need wood for chests, for shulker boxes, or whatever. You know, kinds of wood, not, you know, specialty decorative wood or anything. Just like the ordinary stuff. It was difficult to get enough quickly enough. It was kind of a pain to go and tree farm. You know, so like using TNT duping for a tree farm seems kind of like, you know, borderline in terms of, you know, allowability, right? It's like there's not really a better way to do this, you know, that's reasonable. Like the non-duping versions work. It just, you know, compared to a duping, you know, basically most TNT duping tree farms the non-dependent varieties are absurdly, more complicated and more work to pull off. And so that kind of felt like, maybe this is okay. I'm not breaking things too much by doing this. I'm not really, omitting, like, an essential part of the grit of the game from grind, because there is, part of the enjoyment of Minecraft is that there are these, just grind times where you're not doing anything particularly, creative or challenging or taxing, really. You're just, sitting, doing a simple task over and over again, and then, that actually has benefits. It's like, oh, I'm gonna find iron, I'm gonna find diamonds, I'm going to make a tunnel from this area to that area. It's like, not actually, it's productive, even though it's easy. It's nice to have those kinds of tasks from time to time. You spend a lot of your life to do the prospecting. Doing lots of, very difficult things all the time. They require a lot of work. That's your job. It's nice just to be able to do something really simple. Where you can actually see immediately the results of your work. Even if it's trivial and doesn't really, in the grand scheme of things, make a difference. It's like my Minecraft worlds. Even if I get, at this point, it seems realistically, I am trying to work this, and I do want people to watch my videos or my streams, but at this point, realistically, it's, I'm not expecting a lot of viewers. And even if I do eventually get a lot of viewers, I don't think the actual Minecraft worlds are going to be, the big draw. This is not Hermitcraft. People, aren't going to be looking for the world download to see, the sick, awesome builds that I put together. I'm just one person. I have a job still at this point. Nice to get rid of that, but I would be free of that and just do this full time. But even if I did this full time, realistically, alright, go that way. I'm not likely to catch up to the point where, people want to watch my, look at my worlds and study my builds, because they're not that impressive. So, it's just like not a huge, like, this activity itself is not ever going to be something as impactful as, my current job is. But, my current job kind of drives me crazy sometimes with what I need to do. And so it's nice to just be able to step back and do something that's, not a big deal, not something that's going to be, a thing that people are going to be using, you know, to conduct their daily business. It's just, you know, a fun little thing you do on the side. And I can take some satisfaction in that, you know, the things I build are kind of nice. And that's the end of it. Yeah, so basically it's like, you know, just don't want to, you know, there's creative mode if you want to like skip all the grind. And there's, you know, times you use creative mode. But, you know, survival Minecraft, you know, there's always an element to the grind. So anything that, like, you know, bypasses the grind is immediately, in any way, is kind of, you know, suspicious. But that said, I'm gonna need to learn to use the map in this mod pack because it is here. And I'm probably not getting, I mean, it's here for a reason. I'm probably not going to get the full mod pack experience without using it. So. Yeah. Anyways. Although I kind of would like to just have it up on the screen. There's probably an option for that. I'm just couldn't find it, and let's do the cut first, just to get rid of it. And I think one of the big, yeah, I mean, when you deal with the water situations, is getting kind of absurd. Well, absurd, but just annoying. This is actually one of the downsides of just using fish instead of doing the hostile mobs farm, is that the hostile mobs farm will probably have at least a few more bottles from witch kills. But the plus side is, you know, I'm not deforming the world. I don't have this huge, ugly, you know, mob EXP grinder cluttering up in the area very near spawn, which is what would need to be done since I don't have, you know, well, until then you have a bunch of levels, you don't have as many options as you do in vanilla for how do you make, you know, get a bunch of blocks. Yeah, I mean, I really should just, you know, let's do that real quick. So I can get rid of those things and reset everything, please. Yes, okay, that's nice. But anyways, I would kind of, back to the topic of what we're talking about. The existence of maps in vanilla kind of makes me not want to use other things that are similar. Kind of makes me not want to use coordinates for navigation most of the time because you could use the maps and there are the banners you can use to mark places, and they're like in-universe, in-game solutions to the problem. And when those exist, it kind of makes it hard to use other things. I would personally would prefer to have like more items you could craft that would give you the same information as like the debug screens. Because that would feel less like I'm being cheaty by using F3. But at this point, that's probably not a priority. Which is fine. It's just, Minecraft always kind of is this weird situation of feeling not quite done in some ways. That leaves it open for you to actually kind of fill in the gaps with what you want to do, which is, nice in a lot of some situations and it's difficult in others. It's why, some people play Minecraft for, a while and then they quit pretty quickly because they're, just don't have anything to do, and other people spend absurd amounts of time in it because the game doesn't really impose on you that much in terms of what you need to do and gives you a lot of options for what you could do if you wanted to. On one hand. On the other hand, I'm playing modded now because not so much that I lacked things to do in vanilla. There's still plenty of stuff that I can actually do there. What I ended up getting into a problem with is that what I don't have is necessarily a lot of things I think I can make a decent stream about. Okay. Let's see if I can, how do we do this? I prefer to actually mark on the map rather than memorize chords. Because that feels more in-game, but okay. Interesting. All right. Okay, so it's 264.70. Alright, let's try to get back. Alright, I'm way too far, so... Right, actually, it's the wrong dimension I'm looking at, right? Alright, 40 blocks out from here. Should be about here, I think. Yeah, actually, it was almost exactly right. Okay. Alright, it looks like there's a cave over here. And I really should... Ooh, it's a... Another cave. Jeez. Doesn't help me all that much. Okay. Looks like maybe it's a dry portion if I go a little further. But this is about the right spot where I should be finding iron. Around here somewhere, so... So let's poke around here a bit and see what we find. This is going to be uneven and asymmetrical, but I don't care. Right now, I just want iron. Probably end up just making a staircase or a ladder track down here if I actually find anything. There we go, iron. Now the question, can I mine it? I can. And that was it. Wonderful. Okay. Well, that's a start. All right. So then I think I'll probably head back to the main base, grab my ladders, and then see what's my is 20, so I'm gonna need see, like, geodes aren't rare, but I kind of don't like that. All right, well, let's. Like I said, mixed feelings about what I can see in the map, but it's part of this game, so. All right. But we have some iron at least, so that's nice. I mean, I think not have to even make a ingot, which is less than you would get from now on, which is unfortunate, but it's a start. So we'll just start there. Come on. Okay. Yeah, the way the stereo location works is kind of not great. Also, it looks like the fish despawn, which is fine. Just good to know. Alright, so what do we do? Alright, new ladders. So let's, do I only have that many ladders left? I crafted some more. Put the ladders, so they're down here. I think they're down here. No? Where's the other chest? Or am I blind? And here they are. Okay. Oh, it's almost maybe I can get a little bit of fishing in. But yeah, early Minecraft, early world is similar to actually even advanced Minecraft. There's always a trade-off between the thing you kind of really want to do. And, you know, what needs to be done just because, you know, the grind demands it. So at this point, yeah, we don't particularly want to be fishing, but yeah, just eject the cod into the water. I think it did. Yeah, like right now, I don't really want to do the XP grind, but it's required at this point in the game. So the XP grind we're doing. Sort out. Oh, I do. I'm out of water. Out of air, I should say. Right. Problem is, spring is not the right season for wheat. And the other world actually had a beehive very nearby, which was helping the wheat grow. That's not going to be that much of a concern until I can find some sheep. And then I might actually have enough bones and bone meal from skeletons and killing fish. Okay, ladders acquired. Not enough ladders acquired. We have excess sticks, so do we use them all for ladders? We have bamboo, so let me go. It's a good sword. It's a decent sword. Let's harvest some bamboo for purposes of making sticks to make some ladders. Can make a little scaffolding, but not going to be able to do much. Well, actually, we'll have to see. Yeah, let's see if this mod has a method for getting or spinning wool into string, which would be very handy since, it's nice to have the wool farm set up. Let's see, I don't think we need that many ladders. Did I hear free XP? Doesn't sound like it. Okay. Or it looked like I should say. Oh, an ocelot. How much raw fish do I have? Not that much. It's a jungle, so I'll keep that in mind. I can see those, so I'll stash some of the raw fish. Won't cook it all. Alright, let's go. Mine up to the surface here. Actually, I didn't tap. Alright, so we're gonna go do the simple things and at this point actually let's just go tap there, this direction. Both directions, that's nice. Okay. Should have done that first. Woohoo! Right now I'm kind of back into early early and personal early Minecraft thought processes of iron being kind of hard to get, and so I need to conserve my iron tools because if I run into diamonds or anything similar like that, I'm going to need the iron tools to be able to mine them. And the vanilla player that, one of the first things he does is look for villagers, at least try to keep an eye on where villagers might be, so he can put together a quickie iron farm to make that not a problem anymore. Is kind of laughing at that. But alright, get more that way. So the prospecting pick I think is kind of nice. Okay, but where are we at? We're at 65. Okay. That's like the Y level that I'm finding it, so we'll just use that. And we'll just start off. Let's do this. Let's go up this way. And then just go straight up. Yeah, I don't think it did a very good job keeping that square. Not a very good job at all. But it works. Up we go. And I got a bunch of trapdoors back at the other camp, so. And we're getting to be the time when you start thinking about, an actual house or other structure. Not just a couple of campsites, but for that I kind of prefer some different biomes than what I'm getting right now. So it's raining and we're almost at the surface. Not too much further. Wow, I can hear the rain from far away. It was kind of nicely done. Alright. Let's do at least some basic spawn proofing. This is less spawn proofing than just lighting the path. Alright, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to I need some more fuel, I think, because I don't have that much, but some furnaces going, and then don't worry, at least for now. I'm perfectly happy with the fish. All right. We need some in this direction. Okay. Then we'll see. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? I guess for now, we'll do the trapdoor thing later. Alright, so then we're here. Let's break out. A nice little landing room. Although it's actually kind of nice to have for alignment, so we'll leave that for now. That we'll take out. Those blocks. Ooh. I might actually have. Alright, you have planks. Look around a little more and see if we can find some coal at this depth. But for now, I'm just gonna. Oh, what I'm gonna do is gonna clean this up a bit. Set furnaces, get some of the iron cooking. And then hopefully we can find some coal down at this depth. This is looking nice. If not, we'll just head back to the other camp, or just run over to the local forest, local jungle, cut down a tree or two. Get a bunch of logs. Use that for fuel. Alright. That and crafting bench. Let's see. Gravel, back furnaces here, granite, diorite. That cook for a bit. Make a couple more pickaxes. Right, all the cobble. Alright, let's... Actually, first of all, let's prospect a bit. I think I already looked around here. Okay, nothing immediate. But the level should be pretty good, so I'll just try to start with the usual pattern, more or less. Yeah, let's just go this way. Do some branch mining. And we're kind of low on torches at this point, so probably need to go back to the main camp. Probably do is just retrieve, well, main camp or deforest the jungle some more. Not really close. Okay, at this point, I guess it depends on how much you want to use the pick. Finding a seam of coal down here would be really nice. But I don't know what the mineral distribution is for the mods that are being used, so... Yeah, the sound effect when I switch back is kind of annoying me, so... Do have a hotbar. A little further. All right. Okay, that's nothing. Interesting. If I look straight up, I'm not touching the keyboard, just using the mouse. Move from the mods. Remember that? That could be useful. Yeah, we're definitely gonna need more fuel. Alright, we're gonna need more wood. We're gonna need... There's a lot more wood. here. Seems about right. Maybe a little less around here. All right. Lots of nothing. Let's take that out of my offhand. Yeah, with shaders I could put the torch in the offhand to provide light. I kind of don't like that because that essentially, I mean, as I understand how the mechanics of that work, it's just a visual effect. It, makes it so you can see around you, but it does not affect spawns or anything else. So I kind of prefer to have that not work, because then when I see it getting visibly dark, I know it's time to drop a torch. Whereas if I'm just holding it, it stays light and I don't have the visual cue that lets me know that it's, it's dark, I need to put a torch in there. Now for caving, that, is less of a concern. But for branch mining like this, I prefer to not have the local light that's separate from the spawn mechanics. I think we'll go one more and then pull out the prospecting pick and see what we can see. I mean, Minecraft's telling me there's caves nearby. And I'm sure I can find them with the map. Which I probably should do, but old habits are hard to break. Okay. Let's head back up to the campsite, old campsite, and see what we can see about. That was potentially ominous. It's probably a penguin. Oh, it's just the pig? Okay. Alright, we have just some random logs. Let's pull that out of here. And dump those off the other campsite. Alright, how much agility do I need to ride a boat? 8. That kind of seems silly, honestly. But Looks like things aren't spoiling yet, which is nice. Just don't know when that mechanic's gonna actually start being effective. So, alright, let's drop off the string. Don't want to keep leaf ladders here, it's fine. Alright, we want one of the. Let's drop off the miscellaneous wood. Let's see. It's mostly jungle at this point, so we'll just roll with that. Actually, at this point, giant trees are actually they're like all summer except birch. No, birch was spring. The acacia is also summer. Everything is summer. Alright. Probably out of balance nutritionally. Yeah, I need carbs. Alright, one of these days I need to go and try to develop a balanced diet. Maybe soon enough. Let's get the iron going first. See, I need to do that pretty soon. Alright, that's nice. Alright. How much do I want to think? Alright, actually I need a lot. I should probably get a bunch of bamboo set up around here as well, if it's, we're going to run the forges, but... I need 8 charcoal for... Actually, no, it's fine. We need a total of 7 there. 6. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Need to put one back. Okay. That should keep me going for now. And then I want another 8 for torches because I'm out. Now I have a lot more options. Alright, okay, so let's just take a look where I am. I mean, according to the map, there should be stuff like right up inside this wall. Alright, do I want... Yeah, I think a little more. Alright. Gonna think maybe that's a... Nope, there we go. Alright, do I just have those? Let's take a stairway down that wall. Alright. This is not terribly impressive, but we can at least prospect a bit. Okay. Check it along. I begin to think that I'm not going to get 8 items. Just a hunch somehow. But that leads just enough to get me a pickaxe or a bucket. Have a bit more. Basically, I want I need chain at some point, but I'm gonna need to go grind for EXP a bit before I can do with that. Just check the map for this way. Feels like it's bending up, so I should probably try digging up higher here. Probably ways to fiddle with the map to just have it tell me, but I just don't feel like fiddling with it. This Minecraft. Semi-blindly tunneling is just part of the gig. Alright, maybe there's stuff down here. Ran low on water again. Alright. See, I need copper. I haven't actually found any copper. I think there was some indicated in the sample on the tops, but I think I only need 1 chain. Right, this doesn't work. I think I have to use this chain for that, and the cauldron requires a lot more copper than we have, which is, well, you know, might be able to do that just by hunting drown. So that's probably what I'm gonna do. It's probably gonna be what I'll end up doing anyways, because I need the experience. So I'm going to need level 4 alchemy in order to even fill the kettle with water. So I think we'll let that cook over here. I'm going to go do that. Alright, so next order of business is day fishing, drown baiting. See if I can get enough copper without having any trident others show up that I can't handle in the meantime. Okay, let's see, let's drop that off. That's common, yeah, let's go. Bamboo harvest. Let's do a slightly better. Drop off all my cobble again. Yeah, I'm silly. Alright. I don't have any down here. I have a couple of flint swords. Very nice flint swords. Leave all my cobble. Just give me a few swords. Good enough. Comment. Yep. Okay. Alright, that's what we can use for fuel if we need fuel for anything. Alright. Oh, thank you. these. Got tridents. That's good. Oop. That dude does. Alright, and now I finally, let's see, I kept my EXP. Let's try this. Okay, so I still need to be admin for that, which is fine. Good to know. I feel like I'm kind of the wrong direction. Yeah, kind of. Alright, but yeah, so this is what I was seeing in the other world I was playing on is at some point early on you can respawn with all of your stuff, and then eventually at some point revert back to losing your stuff. I think at some point after enough deaths you also revert back to losing your EXP. That would have been bad if I lost the water bottle. Don't think I can actually craft that without like a lot of alchemy. Okay. I think that's all my stuff. Oh, it's the area of 4 copper ingots, so I'm not sure what to do about the coinage. Oh, hippo, that's not good. And now my EXP is gone this time, so... So I think I finally managed to get to full Minecraft death. It's a pretty fast spider. Okay. The husk. The husk. Okay. I mean, the yard sailing is pretty obsessed. Just kind of over the top. I mean, it's like, look how far all this stuff is spreading out. Alright. Let's dump as much as we can. Oh, we almost have enough. Put that aside for now. We almost have enough copper ingots. Let's just work on this until... I think I have enough copper ingots. Yeah, like just the spread of items is kind of silly. Okay. Oh, we have enough. Let's... Cauldron. We don't have this in hand. chain. Let's campfire cauldron. All right, and then how many levels do I have? Skill points. I have 2. I need 4. So I can just fish for this. I should see how close I am. Probably not very close. My job side because I died. We're set. Yeah, not. Just fish for a bit. See if I get hit in the face with a pepperfish again. Wow, thing is actually beefy. It's kind of feel bad about that, but I don't really have a lot of means to keep around right now, so they have to go. Alright. 2 points. We need 1 more. Give me a second, I need to change swords. This one's about to break. Sorry. Replay. Wow, armor. It would be a lot more impressive if I could actually wear it. Where's trade 5 to wear? That's interesting. Getting close. Almost. Drowned. Alright, let me push a bit. And try to avoid getting hit in the face the blowfish. Alright. That gets me. What I need there. Don't have. Let's run over to the other spot. Get the rest of the iron. And I need farming 11 to use the bucket. Because of course I do. That's a totally normal, perfectly sensible thing. Alright, I got some more grinding to do. But I think I can use a wood bucket. I just need to... Let's see, can I make a... I have to see if I can make a bucket out of bamboo. I need to put some torches down here because this is a death trap. Probably need to go through here and... Oh, we got coal here. It's not super useful at this point. I'll leave it. Let's get some grapes. Check my nutritional balance. Yeah, I can use some cooked fish. Where's my cooked fish? Alright. Right, I'm going to see if I can actually use bamboo for this. Don't think I can actually use bamboo for making charcoal. No. Okay. Well, it was worth a shot. Put that away. No, I should... No, just in case. Does this give me anything? No. Can make a table. Can make a goblet. Salmon trophy. Sconce, okay. Put it here, okay. All right. Can I at least... No. Oh, what a pain this is. Okay, looks like I'm going to have to wait until I get level 11 farming. feature. No, it just isn't allowed at all. Wow. Okay, so we're grinding some more. Okay. What do I want to do here? I think I'll do more bamboo. Yeah, I mean, you can see if you had multiple people on the server all like deciding to specialize, and like you have someone specializing in farming and putting all skill points in the farming, and someone specializing in defense or whatever. Yeah, I think things would go quite a bit smoother since somebody would be able to do the water. Although, the idea that somebody has to have high farming skill to fill a bucket of water, like okay, anybody can fill a wooden bucket, but it takes a specialist to fill an iron bucket. It's a little silly. I mean, the advantage of getting my farming up to level 11 would be, looking at level 5, is that at level 5, I'll be able to craft stone pickaxes, or stone axes, I should say. Which will be nice. But that's going to be a bit of a grind. The mob farm's starting to sound like a good idea again. Besides the EXP, you also have the item drops. The bone meal will be very useful from the bones. Actually, rotten flesh in this mod is useful because you end up with that's the way you end up getting leather. It's a combination of that and bone meal. So the mob farm takes care of both. Well, That's why I made that second chest. I need to go dump all my non-essential junk in there. Well, not essential, but everything I don't need other than weapons for dealing with the drowned. So that either drowned or hippo manages to kill me, or I just their negligence drown. I'm not yard sailing quite as hard. Really, the spread of items is just kind of over the top. Uh, 9 more levels. Oh, great. That was a wonderful game. Exactly what I want to do. I definitely want to pour out the purified water into the polluted lake or the polluted river. It was exactly what I was looking to do. Let's start doing it. Oh, that's going to make, as far as the knockback is going to be actually a huge problem if I ever decide to do, or do decide to go against a trident wielder. I normally have problems avoiding getting hit when out on my approach. That's just going to make it even worse. Yeah, I'm really starting to think that the mob farms sound like a really good idea right now. Okay. Now part of me is kind of thinking, what would speedruns of this thing look like? Because, like, you know, those probably be like villager best. Although even if you could, it's like, I mean, if you could get a bucket. Can't even put water into it until you have like farming level 11. So then, you know, the quick entry into the nether would not be possible. At least I'm assuming you can't. I'm guessing if you can't, you know, put water into a bucket, you can't put lava into a bucket, but I don't know, maybe you can. Well, I'm sure if that became a common thing, it would get patched out. Alright. Yeah, this is going to be kind of a longer grind. Oh, we should at least get the next couple jobs done. What probably need to do at this point is just go ahead and make the mob farm. I think I probably have enough cobble. Or most of the reasonable, conventional early game XP grinder farms. Original plan was to just use planks because I could be sure I could get planks in decent quantity early. But since I was able to get through most of the early levels with the fishing drown hunting strategy, well, that's probably going to be good enough. Or it basically was enough, going to be good enough, was enough to get me through to the point where I can actually get gear I needed. So I can get cobble and tons of cobble. So I think I should have enough cobble for mob farms at this point. So I think I should have, you know, block this. The number of blocks I needed should be kind of sorted. The bamboo means sticks are good enough, easy to come by, so should have be able to create enough ladders to get up into the position. But I think that should all be okay. Those farms tend to be very, very, well, pretty block intensive. Yeah, I can take the skyblock mindset and use like alternating types of slabs to cut down on materials for the drop shaft at least, but most of the rest of the stuff kind of does require, oh, you do a lot of stuff requires slabs. So, anyways, I said early when I was kind of expecting to do just the mob farm. Yeah, it's probably a good place to stop this any. All I can get. Let's see. And all the cobbles of the other farm. Oh, the other area. Yeah, may as well go get it. I don't think I did enough here. So the other side. Let's start. Let's leave myself a little cobble. Grab that. Let's see how much cobble I have at the other farm. Or other site. This is quite nice. All right. Might want a little more cobble in this, but I think that's probably going to be enough. Particularly if I economize and if I use slabs whenever I can. Part of me kind of wants to do with a wood just so that and just set fire to it at the end. I don't want to go and break it down, but just going to be a bit of a grind to break it down again once it's not needed and kind of an eyesore. There are usually better ways to get EXP later in the game. Also to see how many of those actually work with the mods, but okay. Dump the cobble. Of course, can mine more here. Let's try to figure out a site. Probably just off in the middle of this area. Not really the best location for it, but it's convenient. And like I said, I'll just throw it all to the ground, burn it all to the ground if I need to at the end. Alright, carbs are kind of lowish, so we'll have some grapes. Spoilage is happening, it's happening really slowly. Okay, then I think I'll get myself a nice stone axe. Need to. All right. So I need 6 more experience points or skill points to be able to fill a bucket. Fill an iron bucket as opposed to a wooden bucket. And then once that's done, I should have an easier time with water. I notice I don't see my water bottle. Hopefully I put it in the over here and didn't just let it spawn out of carelessness. Oh. Well. That is very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. Okay. Well, it's looking kind of like I'm going to be probably satisfying my thirst by dying a couple times. That'll be fun. Unless I can boil water in a bowl on the campfire. So actually, I should see if I can boil water in a wooden bucket in the furnace. I'm guessing no. Can't even fill a bowl. Okay, the guide said bamboo pump. That needs smooth stone slabs. That shouldn't be a problem. I need a lever. That should all be fine. And then I think the problem there is I can fill it with bottles, buckets, or flasks. I think the problem is the flasks require me to have bottles. No, I just need leather. Okay, let's see if we can pull that off. Alright, so we need a drying rack. Okay, I need rotten leather. Just need that and bone meal. I got all that. Two more. I need a drying rack for that, right? Stripe, orc skin. Cauldron, I can just... Okay. What? Okay, there was... Alright. Turn that off. Thank you. Alright. slabs. I can do that. What do we have? That's what we have. Okay. Alright, let's make another couple of those. Nope, we can do one more. Now we just need some more bone meal, which fishing should handle. Basically, right now I'm gonna see if I can get an alternative water system going. Can, and that cuts down the urgency. So I should probably see what level of farming I need to run the composter. Well, I think there's something that said basically if you hang the rotten leather on the drying racks, become leather eventually. Flowering 4? Okay, yeah, let's do that. Almost enough another copper cauldron. Let's see, what do I have? I can compost or... I shouldn't be able to compost bamboo, but let's give it a try, 'cause it would be... Nope. Would have been handy, but... let's see... That must be a shader thing. Huh. Winter cocoa bean farm. Actually, what are... Yeah, good enough for spring. I've used this Modpack. Those aren't going to dry for a while. Okay. Yeah, I think they're quite ready. Okay. All right. I think we'll go. Fish a bit more, see if I can get some more bone meal this way. Although I don't have the I'm not sure if the drying racks are actually going to work as I expect them to. Yes. That's what I remembered. remember cocoa bean growth being absurdly uneven and pretty quick. Wondering if the 30% for spring is really accurate. Alright, just making sure. Got one mobile. That should go there. Oh, 3 points. Sweet. I should try that. I should make sure that's actually a problem. So I've been assuming that I can't craft a water bottle, but maybe I can. It'd be a very, very silly mission if I couldn't do anything there. I would craft water bottle until I had that little alchemy, but I should probably trim the bamboo again. Oh, let's see what happens. Probably still gonna build a mob farm tomorrow, but or an extreme, but so the melons, I might be able to bone meal into the final stage. Maybe the melons themselves will actually just random tick. Well, they're definitely doing something. Let's check the book. Construction. Was it farming? Another. Okay. And to hide. And then. Okay, now we need either sugar or salt. Paired hide. And then yeesh. Alright, I can actually craft it. That's fine. I think I need higher level alchemy to actually use it. For like potions. Okay. But in that case, once those all pop off, let me try filling the cauldron with the bottle of free water. Or maybe, I don't know, it should be, okay. All right. This is better. See when it turns, the different question, but this at least works. So, all right, that. Yeah, I think that is good enough for the time being. Right, so then got food basically sorted, water basically sorted, got a good supply of building blocks. I may build a blob next time. But I think next time we'll probably head off in search of wool. Try to track down a bed. So that's where we'll go. It is kind of slow. Yeah, how many hours am I in now? I think about 6, maybe a little more. Still don't have a bed, but this is the slow life that's happening when everything is EXP driven, and EXP is kind of a bit of a problem. Like I said, this would probably be generally a lot nicer, a lot more fun for more people can specialize in various tasks, but I'm doing okay. Well, 3 more levels and I can fill a water bucket. Alright, so I think at this point, most of the new stuff needs to go into... And probably need to start putting stuff into agility soon so I can ride the boat. That's... no, is this... I'm gonna guess, I'm gonna hope that you can actually be a passenger on the boat without agility 8. It would be pretty silly if you, like, everybody had to be agility 8 in the boat, because that basically just kind of creates this artificial floor. What the hell? Kill my boat? I guess I don't have the boat anymore. Unless I'm just blind. Huh. Well, one more bad thing that can happen, I guess. Anyways, it's getting pretty late, so... And I think there's nothing left to do tonight. That's going to be able to complete. I can do a quick harvest of that. Almost a full set of cooking beans on log. These seem to actually be growing at close to normal speeds. I remember vanilla cocoa beans growing this fast, but oh, I can I bowl? I cannot. Thought that was a thing. I guess not. Okay, I'll fish for more stuff later. Otherwise, this is all kind of starting to come together a little bit. And it's, you know, a bit of a experience to have it take this long to get just the very basics together, and I'm going to start worrying about phantoms pretty soon. Because I haven't slept, because I don't have a bed, because sheep aren't spawning in this area at least, and even if they were... Anyways, so yeah, I think tomorrow will probably be the quest for a bed. Might look a little bit around and quick and see if there is other ways to get either wool or string. So okay. So check string from flax. You can find flax. Cattail fluff. You can find that. Oh, here we go. I'm invincible! I'm not sure how damage works or the regen. Maybe because we're all level 1, they don't hurt as much. And I've gotten to... Anyways... Ooh, spare beans. Alright, like the string. Silk. And... really? 4? That's the timing right to break them. Come on. There we go. Okay, sort. Pay more attention to sorting pretty soon. Anyways. Where's the moon? Maybe I can actually finish this investigation. Alright, so flax or cattail fluff. Not sure where those are going to be. But that will be the quest tomorrow or next stream. It's going to be finding a bed, finding some wool, figuring out how to not be jumped by phantoms every night. Probably just end up making some temporary shelters as I travel, but I'll check the map and see what we can see. Looks promising. Maybe across the ocean there. We'll see another biome that's got sheep. And maybe by then we'll get at least one piece of wool first before we go and look for sheep, so we'll be hanging around here a bit longer. Anyways, it's getting late and I really should end the stream, so thanks for stopping by. Looks like we actually had some Corner Stats people stop by today, so that's more than every other stream so far, so it's positive. Yeah, so anyways, I'm probably 19. And I will see you next time.